February 15th, 2013, and this is my first hike of the year on the Appalachian Trail. Basically what we're doing is we're coming down. You can see Long Branch Trailhead right behind me, just outside of Standing Indian Campground. We're going to be heading up the Appalachian Trail and going to Siler Mountain Shelter today, which is about 12.5 miles with the Long Branch Trail. So I will periodically check in as I go on. It's cold today. It's probably right now in maybe the high 30s, low 40s, so it's pretty chilly and brisk. Tomorrow we're actually calling for snow. So just to give you an idea, this is the parking area. Kimsey Creek Trail's there. And you could actually do several loops out of this area, which is making basically two 12-mile days if you were to go up to Kimsey or Long Branch Trail to AT, hang a right, go to Carver's Gap Shelter, and then come back down to Kimsey Creek. So on we go. Alright, it's about 20 after 10. I've actually got here and had a snack break right there, a couple of things of tuna fish and protein bar and things like that, but at the top it's basically all uphill to get to the top of the AT, and then we're just going to hang a left and just keep on going. But I just wanted to show you what Glassmine Gap looked like, and that's the Long Branch Trail right there, Appalachian Trail southbound, and then the Appalachian Trail northbound. Alright, it's just after 1:30 and I just arrived at Winding Stair Gap. Last time I was here, which was last year, this parking lot was full of hikers. It was full of hamburgers, hot dogs, sodas, beer, anything. It was trail magic at its finest. This year, no such luck. But it's still good. We got about 4.2 miles up, and we will check in periodically as we go up. That way. Alright, I just stopped off at a little area on the side trail to Siler Shelter. I don't know if you can tell by what's hitting my face and everything, but it's already snowing. And temperatures dropped quite considerably over the last hour or so. Now there's a lot of cloud cover right now, there's no sun coming through, so that's probably got something to do with it, and the precipitation as well. But it definitely is going to be a cold night tonight. Alright, well it's just before 7 o'clock. I'm at Siler Shelter. I'm actually in my tent right now. I've been a couple northbound through hikers left on February 4th, and they made it this far. Obviously, so far it's a nice couple. Fortunately, got their tent set up in the shelter, so they're the two guys that I'm with. They're going to use other space, but anyway, it is snowing out here. We've probably got maybe about a ½ inch or so. It's just enough to dust the ground, but it's already down below 32 degrees, and calling for a lot more tomorrow. So I guess we'll see what happens in the morning when I wake up. It's already pretty cold, so I've got all my clothes on, my base layer, my clothes, and my parka on, and an extra layer of socks. So a 15-degree Marmot helium bag hopefully should be okay for the night. But I guess if I don't do another video in the morning, I didn't make it through it. So until tomorrow, hope I don't freeze. 8 o'clock in the morning, you can see behind me that little spot. That's where I stayed last night. And you can also see how much snow we got. Behind me is the Siler Shelter. I'm going to get some food in me real quick, and then I'm going to head on out. My two counterparts have already headed off, so I'll catch up to them shortly. So, cold night, cold morning, cold day.
Okay, what you see there is the north entrance if you're coming southbound. It's 0.6 miles down to the shelter, and behind me you can see Salarbald. So just want to make note of this. This is where you join back up to the AT if you were to just come back out. I mean, if you were to go back and head back down, you'd be coming down the trail right through here. So just an FYI, be cruising around over that way and to that area. It is 10 after 1. I just got done eating lunch. I opted not to cook this time, at least today anyway, because it's so cold and I didn't want to sit there for too long. So I just had some beef jerky and some trail mix. But it is chilly. This morning when I left, it was about 20 degrees. And right now it's showing it's about 28 degrees. So it's supposed to get down to 19 degrees in Franklin this evening. So I'm assuming probably a lot colder up here tonight. But one little tip I can give you guys, anybody watching, is I brought a water filter out here with me this time instead of Aqua Mirror. So my water filter chances, has a chance to freeze, and so I've got it wrapped in a plastic bag up against my body. So that should keep it thawed out, hopefully. So when I need it to filter water tonight, it won't be damaged or frozen. And I apologize for the way I'm talking, but my face is frozen right now. So anyway, I'm gonna head up to the next shelter and then wait for my buddies there. And then we're gonna see if we can make it down to Western shelter. So later on. 3 Sunday, and wow, it's cold. Sorry I didn't get a chance to do a video when I got to the shelter last night, but it was only 18 degrees. I got in, got my clothes on, and jumped in my sleeping bag, and that's where I stayed till this morning. But it's only 10 degrees now, so cold, cold, cold. Fingers and my toes are frozen. I got about 6 miles down, all downhill, pretty much to the NOC. We're Hopefully we can get the car fired up and get some heat going on. But we're gonna make a beeline for it. If I see anything interesting, I'll take a picture. It's just shy of 11 o'clock and we just arrived back at the NOC. Absolutely gorgeous trip. I know it was really cold and the guys are probably a little bit sore than they were expecting, but the beautiful snow-covered mountainsides and just the quietness of being out in the woods was well worth being a little chilly. So until next adventure. Sorry, still a little frozen.